Welcome to the Top Gun Show. Today we have a very special guest, William Max
Hi.
of Max Netflow.
Yep.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Nice to have you on.
Yeah.
William is the founder of a value-added reseller and an MSP out of San Francisco, California, managed service provider. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your company and why you started it?
So I actually have a background as a networking consultant. I worked for a few years with large enterprises, and what we did for them was we mostly focused on cutting edge technologies, SD-WAN, SDN, IoT, cloud, so on and so forth. While I worked as a consultant, I saw a big market for SD-WAN, SDN, because a lot of people, they see the value in it, but it's not as easy to start as it may seem. So companies started to reach out to me to help them out with that, and I thought, why not make a company and help myself?
You actually have, I counted, but I lost count. I think you have over 1 billion certifications, is that right?
Yeah.
CIE, and then there's like a couple 100 million more, I think.
Yeah, I'm heavily certified in Cisco.
Yeah.
I was working on the CCIE and CCDE at the same time, but at the time the CCIE and CCDE didn't have SD-WAN, SDN, IoT, network automation, things that I was working on every day. They weren't on those certifications at the time, so I shifted over to more practical experience and focusing on those technologies. But Cisco's actually fixing that now. They're working on the CCIE Enterprise, which is going to include network automation, SD-WAN, SDN.
It's about time. Come on, Cisco, get that going. But he's a smart guy. You make me nervous having that much intelligence
I can't
on the
help
Top Gun show. Anyway, okay, well, there's a lot of value-added resellers and managed service providers out in the marketplace. I know certainly in Northern California market, West Coast. What makes you guys unique?
Well, there's a few things. One is a lot of companies will tout that they have high levels of service while having high levels of technical expertise. But for us, it's really the case. We're still small, we're relatively new, but we do have enterprise level expertise. I mean, we live on the cutting edge of technology, and we can provide that value to our customers. We have experience doing it, and even some of the bigger companies out there will reach out to us to help them with their customers, because our expertise level is so high in SD-WAN, SDN, IoT, so on and so forth.
That's good. That's good. So, describe the typical client profile where you're winning and attracting new clients.
So right now it's mostly on the enterprise. We actually have more international customers than I was expecting. We're going to be working in India, Singapore, Japan, maybe a little bit in Canada. I'd say the vertical that we win in most would be retail and construction. Now, construction was interesting. We didn't quite expect that one to come up, but it's a natural fit with IoT, asset tracking, things like that.
That's good that you do international. A lot of MSPs and VARs shy away from that. So
it's tough, but we're embracing that challenge, and we're actually using the technology to help get over business problems, which is what we can do for our customers. We do it for ourselves too.
That's good. That's good. Well, you thank you for that's a wonderful answer. So I don't know, Will, if you know this, we have millions and millions of viewers watching this right now, beaming this live across the country.
Sure.
So international, yeah. Where you serve.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the millions and millions of viewers something that very few people know about you.
Well, I'm actually one of 7 kids, so that's where I develop my mediation strategies. I mean, when you're in the middle of 7 kids and they range, about 20 years between them, you got to be really good at calming the storm, because you got one that's a lot bigger than you and one that'll guilt the heck out of you, right? So you got to figure out how to deal with all types.
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. I mean, I would think the 2 biggest issues with being from a large family like that is, are your parents going to remember your name and give you a Christmas present, or do they draw names? And then B, is there enough food on the table that you get to eat?
Well, so 2 things there. One is, believe it or not, they do mix up the names all the time. I can't tell you how often I've been called my brother's name, sometimes the dog's name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to get it mixed up. And when it comes to food, I got to be real careful when I go out and eat with people, because I'm used to seeing the food and I just go for it. I mean, it's high competition in that environment.
Okay, well, we're not going to lunch today then.
We could. I could show you.
Okay, well, thanks for being on the show. You've heard it on the Top Gun show. Thanks for watching.